1 second. Calm down. Are you sad? Are you sad? I'm getting some shit done here. You'll get to see in a moment. Shut up, Blood. Calm down. Alright, sorry I took a bit longer than the schedule. I had to arrange some things. You know. How's my hair? Hang on, how do I look? Imagination. There's nothing more powerful than imagination. Don't worry about that. But don't worry about that beep. I did not trigger any bomb or anything. Don't worry about that one either, or that one. All right. Just going to microwave the yeah, you're in the microwave right now. You're gonna watch me cook you. Yeah, never mind. All right, you ready? I'm gonna take the bag off. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That was not the best angle that I thought, but it works. Hi, hello, hi. How you doing? Hi, you're way over there now. I need to probably put you more. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. No, no. Careful. You're unsteady, alright? Don't look at me. Look at me. Okay. Yes, lay. I know, right? That's to lower your head a bit. Look down. Look. You have it. No, you don't. You need to move all the way there. Come on. You need to. Oh, I almost hit you with an umbrella. Careful. I gotta need to get this gibbers bed out of the way. I hope I don't forget about that and stumble upon it like I hit it with my legs. You move a bit here. We're gonna careful. Good. There. There you go. There. Steady. How's it looking? I need to move this monitor a bit further like this. Can do better. Alright, what if I sit here now and I feel like something's a bit off about this angle. Like it's not fully. We need to move lower. Lower. Get down. I just planned this now because I'm just now putting it to work. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Can you see? You don't see it. You probably need to go a bit. No, I don't like that. I don't like that angle. Move to the side. And you get the fuck out of the way. There. There. I'm thinking. Stop judging me. Do not judge me. Do not. Alright, that works. That works. Now, am I in angle? Am I properly in angle? There's so much empty space here. I don't want that empty space over there. Turn around. Turn your fucking head. Turn your head. Oh, I put you on top of the cookie jar, so I thought it would like be like. The Joker adds to it. Listen, this comic right here is the best fucking comic out there for the Joker, okay? I'm not asking any judgment, I'm not saying any other opinions, alright? It's a good fucking comic. Oh yeah, you wanna check this out. I never show you this. I never show you this. Look, that over there. Woo! Ah! It's a camera. It's a window. Do I have to tie it out while you tell me about the Joker? Yes! Yes, you'll sit down. You will listen. Now what if, oh, I didn't plug that lamp. I'll be right back, you stay put. Now, let's try and make this a little more cinematic. This is a good angle. I like this angle. It's a good shot. And I have like, yeah, yeah, I like this actually. Let's change the mood. And now, I like this. I like this. Why the side cam? Because I can't show you what I'm writing. It's confidential shit, and there's people who watch me that might know what I'm writing because I'll explain what I'm writing in a second, but the thing is I can't really show you, and it's all digital. So yeah, it's kind of it's a secret. But, you know, so this take this as a behind the scenes type of thing. But I like this angle. I think we can work with this. All right. Let's pause my music. Leon, X Krauser, X Carlos, X OC, X Wesker, X Older Leon, self-insert. Yes. All right. So, hi, welcome. We are here in my home again. Because for the past year, I've been working. Jibber. I've been working on what? All right. For the past year or so, I've been working on a D&D campaign, which is the main reason I can't share what I'm gonna be writing. But the thing about this campaign is that I already started it, and due to some stuff that happened, I have to sort of make a reboot of this story because okay, it's a lot of context I need to put you in on this. I had a D&D group. That D&D group sort of fizzled out. Stuff happened, life happened. So now I'm in a different group, and I have this issue where I already introduced like a whole story to this previous group, and some people that are still in the group that we moved to a different one. We moved from group A to group B. But now I'm just a handful of people that I know in group B at the moment, plus new ones. So I'm starting over. I am starting over. And through the Jibber. Okay. In short, I am writing a campaign. I need to basically treat this as a new game plus. Just reintroduce stuff that I already set up, polish it, and just sort of start over with the material that I already use. And this is the keyboard. Yes. Are you happy with yourself? I'm writing a campaign for some people that I already DM'd for and people that are gonna be new to my DMing. So I have young and old audience just merging together. And in this campaign, this is my first time DMing since years, like 6 or 5 years ago. Kind of funny. Yeah, 5 or 6 years ago, I was really ambitious, very childish, very like just spectacle type of DMing. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I've been DMing for a while, but at one point in time, I stopped because I did not appreciate my own work. It's something that I have with so many things. I'm writing today, Tony. I can't show you because it's confidential. I'm getting to it. I'm starting over on like reintroducing a story that I want to tell, and I'm getting a bit ambitious about it. This is starting over to reintroduce a whole campaign for people, something I can DM in like a few sessions. I love subscriptions. Yeah, I know, right? It's awesome. I ran a campaign full of our favorites. Yeah, we're doing that. So I'm getting sidetracked. I keep forgetting. I'm writing. I'm gonna be simple about it. I am writing a script for the campaign that I'm working on, and there's too many layers to this campaign that involve. I need to reintroduce this to people that already experienced this story and people that haven't yet, and at the same time, it's a lot of self-journey because I'm tackling a bunch of topics that are very personal to me, that are very personal to my heart. I only found out that this is something crazy because I've only found out later that this story was very personal to me after, like about this year. I found out this year that what was going on because in my subconscious, apparently, I wrote a story that was telling something that I did not realize. It's crazy how your brain works, right? So yeah, to get me locked in, to get me to actually get this shit done. Not today, because this is like 20 pages or so that I'm doing of several sessions that I'm going to be working on. I am writing the narrative, the script like dialogue, the technical script as well of what camera angles and shots I need to take and what they need to convey. Because I am writing the notes for this campaign, but I'm also writing to film cutscenes. I am intending to make this the most Alan Wake-ish thing as possible. It sounds really ambitious and ridiculous out loud, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be doing that. So to get me to focus on doing this, you're there. You're gonna be there. You're gonna be watching me. I have headphones on my own. I am listening to copyrighted music because I need specific songs to get me in the mood that I'm working on. And Jibber looks angelical over there. Jibber looks angelical right over there. Oh, now Jibber. So yeah, this stream is just gonna be similar to when we work on that door over there. You're just gonna watch me work, and I invite you for this to be an opportunity for you to work on something as well. I'm gonna put out the timer. I'm not gonna be like completely ignorant to chat. I'm gonna put out the timer and I'll see, okay, in about for 10 minutes I'm gonna be doing nothing but writing this portion of the script, and then like take a breather, drink some water, recover, and then we continue. Rinse, repeat. So yeah, this is a working stream and I'm giving you the opportunity, so I'm gonna stop yapping soon. I'm giving give you the opportunity for you to do something else. You wanna write too? You wanna draw something? You wanna draw something? You wanna get something that's not, you know, something that's not playing Dead by Daylight on days on end. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Let's set up. How the fuck do I set this up? Okay, there. Alright, so you see this? It's hard to tell, but I'm trying to set up a timer of 10 minutes. We're gonna start with that. Maybe we can make larger timer or smaller. But in these 10 minutes, I'm gonna be focused on writing. I'm gonna be polishing everything I set up because I'm a mess taking notes. I'm a fucking mess just writing things down. If you're curious, I can't tell you what this story is about because there are people who watch me who are part of the D&D campaign that I'm gonna be doing. So that's technically going to be spoiling things to them. That's why I can't be really vocal about the story. Plus, it's a lot. Plus, it's a bunch of world building that I'm working on. It's a really crazy project that I set up to do, and I don't even know if I'm gonna land it. But that's, you know, self-criticism works in majestic ways because I don't love what I'm writing. I don't love what I'm doing. I can only tell if something is good if people tell me, hey, this is actually good. Because I don't see the value of the things that I do. Why? Because I sat for days upon days watching the same thing and losing that appreciation or attention like that the value because I spent too much time with it. If that makes any sense. You know? Just, yeah. Like, oh, I'm sure you love this. Well, I had to sit with this thing for a week. I don't want to see it anymore. That's how my brain works. That's how my brain is registering that. All right. Are you sad? Of course you're sad. You're trapped. I put a bag over your head and you're stuck there. I have my playlist of game music, which is just, you know, ambience. But this is just an opportunity to share a room, to just, you know, to share the space, and we both work on something. I'm gonna set up a timer for 10 minutes. We'll meet you in 10 minutes. Okay? Ready? Harley riding both. I set up a timer right now, so I can in like about 10 minutes. 7 right now, but I'll pause after the timer runs out, and then we can take a break and continue. I'm multitasking, don't mind me. I got Hi, hello. How are you doing? I went somewhere. Hello, how you doing? Hi, Cat. Hi, Cat K. Put on jazz Nora mix for your name bricked up. It's what had my D&D character listens to all the time. I didn't realize Valsky was on the table at first. So I thought he was sitting there very still and summoning demon. Scraping his knuckles. Yeah, I do that often. Oh, I can't do it right now. They're on cooldown. Oh no, there they are. They are. Yeah, hello. Hi. How you doing? Hello. Sorry if I did not address people that showed up because I'm reading the rules here. I have a timer of 10 minutes. I am listening to copyrighted music that gets me in the mood to writing because I have a specific playlist for the stuff that I need to write. And yeah, I'm writing something that I can't show you because it's meant to be mystery, and there's people present that know of this story, and I need to not show them spoilers so I can keep the mystery and surprise fresh. But this is me, much like when I was scraping the paint on that door. It's an opportunity for other people to work on something. We take 10 minutes to do something. We take a break. I'm gonna take a break right now. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna get some water, and we just relax. I can't answer if you have questions about what's the theme or what exactly am I working for. I can't tell you the context of the story, but I can tell you what's meant to convey, or what's what am I working with, what themes, because I have a lot of themes that I need to organize, and many things that are influencing the story, many references, many quotes. I've been diving into several book analysis and other, like, a lot of shit a lot of shit to get me to get this behemoth. This is a passion project. Extremely. Yeah, this is for going to be the demo set with good productive things instead of a barrage of brain rot. I know, right? This is the script for a D&D campaign that I'm working on. Well, yeah, it's just it's a transcript of, like, the narrative. I'm writing down the narrative and of the story that I want to tell. I'm writing the script for the scenes that I need to film, and I'm also writing down the technical script. Yeah, I think that's it, right? The term in English. The technical script, so I know which angle to use for the camera. Because I am both writing, filming, and animating. Animating is a bit of a loose word. I tend to just do some very PowerPointy type of animation. It's not really official. It's not what I'm excelling at, but it's just it's a way for me to portray an image. How will you live? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna be filming because I am fresh out of Alan Wake 2. I fucking love Alan Wake 2. I can help you proofread that shit. I'm counting on it. Once I get something that I'm happy to share, once I feel like I'm happy sharing it. But all right, taking a minute to get some water and take a break. You stay put. You're technically tied down. Oh, by the way, it's too cold. I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, there you go. Go scream and whatnot. Yeah. I definitely need to keep in mind that some shots may not be possible since I am merely working with this. This is thought that was vodka. It kind of looks like it. That's kind of the idea. My mom gives me these water bottles, and every time that she drinks from them, just to have hydrate, it really looks like she even has the shots like of vodka, so she's like it very much looks like it. No, it's just water. Right, so when it comes to filming, The only space that I'm gonna be working on, which will be challenging, is this room itself. That tomato bottle, I think it was repurposed to just be a water bottle. So you see here, this is all I'm working on. Wait, this is gonna be a set, my house. And there's a room here. There's a room here that I'm also going to use. It's way more empty, which will allow me to have more space to do shit and move around. But it's all I'm gonna be doing. It's all the space I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna have one camera, which an actual camera. I have an actual camera. I have an actual camera. And this is the only thing that I'm working on. I'm gonna be a Bo Burnham wannabe with what I'm gonna try to pull off. I rewatched Bo Burnham's Inside It. It's still fucking good. It's still fucking raw, but it's still fucking good. So yeah, there's just a lot of pieces of me that I'm using that are sort of influencing this whole project. But yes, mainly it's gonna be, I think technically you could call this 2 passion projects, because one is the D&D story, like the narrative that I'm gonna be telling, like the whole world building and concept that the players can interact with. And parallel to it, I'm gonna be telling another story that sort of breaks the fourth wall and just crosses through into that narrative. It sounds complicated. It is. But I'm gonna try and make it work. No, you just have to have faith in me. I mean, I don't have faith in me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just going on a hunch. But all right, good. I'm gonna pick different music. I've been having this. I have my own headphones and I'm listening to the Sinners soundtrack. I need something more with the oomph. Also, watch Sinners. Amazing movie. I always win your creativity. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just, I think this is generally the first proper, like, more watching Sinners right now. Good fucking movie. It's a good fucking movie. I think this might be my most ambitious thing I've ever done, and it's why I sort of want to lock in. I'm watching a Sinner right now. True. Something that comes to mind is that I have done what made you think it up. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be dark, but when it comes to the campaign that like the story that I introduced to the players that they can interact with, what mainly sparked the idea was Resident Evil Village, like the 8th Resident Evil, which is the whole setting in like an old type of setting, like it's just a type of town, or like, yeah, just village that is not really advanced in, like, at the time. So they just keep this concentrated world building of just a different type of religion, a different type of lifestyle, and how they approach things that are like unnatural and monstrous, and the more scientific side with a religious approach. And I thought that was fascinating, and the game did not expound on it enough to the point that I thought, I want to do it. Just like, I want to kind of do something like that, which is what brought me to the idea of, hey, why don't I make the story concentrated on a single island where the players are gonna have to approach it completely different. You can do it. I thank you. So yeah, because in the group of people that we play D&D with, they have characters that are really powerful. Like, we're dealing with characters that are like demigods or have powers from, yeah, just forbidden knowledge, like very dangerous or like world ending type of thing. And I wanted to challenge that by giving it like, okay, you need to ground yourself in this setting and just try to go through the antics. Just try to survive in a place where you're basically an alien to the people outside. So if you intend to help, you need to ground yourself and limit yourself in order to succeed. And that makes it more of a challenge, that makes it more interesting, because having a powerful character is cool, but having a powerful character with a twist or with a catch, that makes it way more interesting. There was something that I pointed out when I played Dispatch. Like, there was this Invisigal. She can become invisible when she holds her breath, but she's asthmatic. And that's clever. That's a cool detail. It just makes it tricky. It makes it more difficult for said character to use their own ability in that setting. And yeah, I've been doing that for a few years now. It's been taking some time to do so because it's hard to coordinate with a lot of people that are interested in engaging with this story. But this is, and along with me, that I was also like learning as I went. It was very ungraceful the way I started it, but this is how I refine it. As for the other story that I mentioned that is sort of melting or crossing into it, well, that is the dark part. That is the dark bit of the story, because it comes from one of the worst days I had this year. Like, one of the worst days of my life that I had this year. It sort of started from there. It didn't cause it. It didn't become like the reason why I wanted to write that, but it became like the click that made my head start to process things and look at this story from a different angle. Realize, holy shit, this entire time I was doing this. It was just like, so I know I'm gonna sound fucking crazy. I'm gonna sound fucking crazy, but I had this story just for the fun of it. I had the story just made for the fun of it, and I was like, throwing ideas, concepts, and messing around with them. That, how you write something for the fun of it. Then a day happened. Like, I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm not gonna share you that. It's just, I'm not gonna ruin the mood. But like, something impactful happened. And then when I look back at the work that I did, I just like, and realize, just, holy shit. This whole time, a subconscious part of me was doing this. And it aligns even better with the story that I want to tell. So now I'm just expanding both things. Both things are gonna parallel, but slowly, cross, slowly meet every now and then. Just touch hands every now and then across the story until we reach the climax, like the big moment, which is gonna give conclusion and closure to both ends. I sound crazy. I sound fucking crazy. I know. But this is what I'm working on. And it's mostly, I'm not writing this out of like a sadness or desperation. I'm writing this out of the impulse of, I want to see this done. I want to do this. I can do better. I will do better. And I will get this done. Because once I do it, once this whole beast in my brain is cut off and just sent to do whatever happens, if it's good or bad, like, however it lands, the fact that it needs to land, good or bad, it needs to land. It needs to be removed, sent out of my own head. Let it just be someone else's. Let it stop be just the story that's in my head, and let it just be a story that's out there. Only then I can have some sense of closure with myself and be like, okay, now I can work on something else. Now I learned something from this. Now I can do something else that I want with all the things that I learned in trying all of this. I know I know how I sound. I know how I fucking sound. All right, let's get back to this. I'm gonna put some. I need a playlist. Oh, I know. All right now, if you want to listen with me, if you don't want to listen to just video game soundtrack, I'm gonna listen to Halsey's Badlands album, but the version that was performed live on Webster Hall. If you want to listen to that this music could easily change my life. This music just hits me in the best way possible. If you want to listen to that, can I share? I don't think I can. Hold on, can I? You know, I just realized this could be a great opportunity for me to just start sharing, just start sharing my music taste in the chat. The music is fine. All right. Can I? How can I link this up? I'm gonna put it in the server. Ringtones, yeah. In my server and the ringtone challenge. And so you can see it as well. I'm gonna put it on the chat. Yeah, this moved me. This version of the album moved me. It's I know I know I sound exaggerated, but this shit can bring me to tears on a good day. This album can bring me to tears on a good day. All right, we're going back in. This is again an opportunity for you to have 10 minutes to do a project or something that you're working on. Hey, you want to write, you want to draw, you want to clean your house, or do something that you've been postponing or procrastinating on. This is a good opportunity because I'm gonna be doing it with you. All right, 10 minutes. I'll see you again. This 10 minutes works. Sorry, let's do it again. Oops. All right, 10 minutes. Alright, time. Hi Zio. How you doing? Hi Arthanius, hello. I know I know it looks weird. And it looks strange, but hello. Hope things are fine. How you doing? Hi. Lights coming down, I need to probably let me adjust the light a bit. It's too dark. I mean, it's thematic like this, but it's just too dark to the point like it's not. It's a bit rough to see, but I think that works. So maybe we can. If I keep racing this one, I'm gonna blind myself. Yeah, no, maybe not. At one point, I wrote the same sentence 4 times when I then gave up and wrote fucking figured it out and Squawkus and moved on. That's a mood though. That's a fucking mood. Alright. What if I change color? It's not that easy to tell. No. I think that works. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, hi, how you doing? Hello, welcome in. I'm writing, and I'm preparing a script and notes for D&D session, all crammed together into one behemoth of whatever this is. And yeah, hi. Have you hydrated? Have you taken a break? Have you stretched? How you doing? Hello, you're all the way there. How you doing? I'll take a break to find me how to stretch tight to this chair. Yeah, you can figure it out. Just like you can figure out how to write with your hands bound. Can I safely once I hit 10k worth? Yes, sure. Yeah, let's go with that. I need to find a song. Yay! What's your playlist on Sick of All Mine? Do you know Interface? Do you know? I do not. Interface it's a YouTube series, an animated YouTube series, which is like so beautiful. It's just like it's fucking gorgeous. You know, I'm gonna show you. Where is it? So yeah, this is a futuristic type of show. I'll read the synopsis here. It's an acid trip, you know. What the fuck is here? This series. It's an animated series made by a guy who worked on the whole animation, the soundtrack, and the writing of that. I read somewhere that it was inspired by Ghost in the Shell kind of shows, but the soundtrack of it is gorgeous. You know, I just need you to listen to this one in particular. Just this is what a friend of mine showed me and like pitched me to why I should watch it. All right.
Have you ever seen the face of death? And whether you think you have or you haven't, how could you be sure? After all, death has a face that takes many forms. Now I would wager all of us here tonight have seen it without even realizing. We see it on the streets, and in the factories, in the pub, at the bottom of a bottle. Huh? Does that sound familiar? I'll tell you, I've seen it. Death came to me in a dream last night. I was taming a 100-foot dragon with just the coarseness of my voice. That's when I saw it. It twisted and wailed towards me. I saw its wicked smile. I heard its wicked laugh. And I tamed that dragon by giving him a name. And in fact, boys and girls, I convinced him to join us here in Dreamland tonight. So without further ado, the incorporeal clown, Percy!
Watch it. Watch it, alright? This is what brought me into that series, like instantly, like I need this. that monologue lives rent free in my head. It's the best thing I've ever heard. It's one of the best things I've ever heard. So yeah, huge recommend, along with the soundtrack, because it's fantastic. Yeah, I'm listening to that soundtrack right now. Alright, are we taking a break? I'm gonna stretch. I forgot to stretch. But my back cracks a lot. Twist of it. Alright. Are you settled? Are you good? Alright, just keep doing this. Once again, I'll meet you in 10 minutes, starting now. Oh, I forgot the music. My bad. And time. How you doing over there? Hello. I read that before. I might write this better at some point, but you get the idea. Yeah, it's fucking same. I need to show you. Yeah, I know the feeling. Hold on. It was something I. Hold on, where is it? This is somewhere in between my notes because I was like writing at like 4 a.m. to sleep deprived, making noises. This is just in my document because I was just bored. It's just like, hey, whoa, whoa. I was so gone. I was so fucking gone. I tend to write a lot of to ground myself in reality. I tend to write just some stupid shit in between. Stepping out of the ground is by far the coldest any of you have ever felt. The ice is light blue over the sea and completely solid and stable. Thick, glutinous fog contours and whirls around the first buildings you come to. Flimsy, unlikely survivors of the elements constructed of splintering wood and thin red paint. You pass on the red sign welcoming you to Cardinal Hill. That is good. That is fucking good. Something I really admire of your writing, Loon, especially from the bits that you share me in the past. I really admire your use of adjectives. The way that you apply some adjectives in between some of the sentences, you just really hammer down a more like raw type of feeling when you read a description. It's just like it makes it such a unique. You find good adjectives, and they're like, there's that moment as a reader which is like, oh, yeah, I did not know that combination could actually be a thing, and that's interesting to imagine. How Chris is all over them. Yeah, it's just really fucking good. I admire that a lot. I wish I could share, but again, it's just not. You know, I can share you one thing. This is. Hold on. Yeah, I can read you the very first paragraph, and I. Yeah, writing on a black page about shit I found deep and I see my reflection. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Anyway. Alright. So I'm gonna read a fraction of what I have. That's why I handwrite a lot. Yeah, no, I can't do paper. I will do paper soon. I order a notebook and it's gonna arrive next week. Alright. Right. This is gonna be like the opener for the whole story, and it's just gonna give you an idea of what you're gonna be dealing with. I had the strangest dream last night. I was a still image, frozen in a vivid moment, made of so many different papers and paints. And though I couldn't move, I could hear. There was wind, the rustle of leaves, the soft tone of the water on the shore, footsteps. I wasn't real, but I grasped at everything that felt like so. In that moment, I was alive. And that has a lot of layers to my psychology and mindset that I'm not gonna get into because it's gonna turn into therapy if I do that. And we don't want that. I really like that. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'll once I'm fully done with this thing, I will share it everywhere. I will tell everybody, hey, check this out. I did this. Here's that. Here's this. And that. It will be more concise to share. All right. Some more water. At some point I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom because of all this liquid I'm ingesting. Alright, how you doing? How we doing? How we doing? You good? Are you like, are your limbs sore? Is it like, are the are the cuffs too tight? I know you're tied down. Like, can you good? You good over there? Alright. Let's see. A big EP? That's fine. You know, this could also be a good sleep aid because we're just making white noise. Alright, let's start over. Okay. Let me find another soundtrack. I think I'm going to tell this next Infinite Voracity, the Queen Size and Ears and Teeth. That's fucking metal. Not really sleeping lately out of sheer stress of for the situation. I feel that. Alright, next thing I'm gonna be playing is... Hold on, let me find it. It's Keltro. It's called Kiltro. I'll share the album here. This is what I'm listening to right now. It's Kiltro. Really good music. It's South American band. Yeah, pretty fucking good. It's a pretty unique sound, and it just really moves me. Okay. 10 minutes. Ready? I'll meet you in 10. Maybe because of the name, Battles in Spanish, I'm not, but you know. Yeah, sorry if I'm not talking. I'm taking 10 minutes to write every now and then. But yeah, this is a very unique stream that I'm doing today. Thank you. Time. How are we doing? Hello, hi. Yeah, I'm from Argentina. The reason I am called in Spanish is because of the memes of in Spanish. Because I used to, when I started to be in English-speaking communities, I used to do a lot of that meme because I was the only Spanish-speaking person in that group. So it would be like a lot of memes of that. So it would stuck like that was a logic, and because vowels itself is taken, there's a VTuber somewhere that something that uses vowels, and I can't use it. So that this is more of a that this is the brand now. This is what we're working with. All right, how we doing? How you doing over there? You good over there? How the world go? I'm making some good progress here, actually. My hair's a bit weird, I'm gonna be honest. Good, I'm proud of you. Checking some other stuff in the meanwhile. Okay. So I'm gonna once again stretch. I'm gonna take a, I felt glued to the chair because it's hot here, it's summer. So, you know. I'm gonna cool off because, you know, I'm running heavy shit here. So, you know, it's a way to just, you know, get your head out of the water, breathe for a moment. May I ask why are you writing? I am okay. It's a bit tricky, but I'm writing. I'm working on the notes and like It's both notes for me to DM a D&D campaign, and at the same time, oh no, I'm not doing that, Throny. I'm writing about all of the notes and important information, or like how I need each session of a campaign of D&D to go, like how I need this whole thing, because it's a number of 10 or so sessions that I have planned. I'm writing about in depth of how all these things need to go, what I need to portray in each of these sessions, what I need to like focus on, expand, and just exactly how the plot will go. Treat this like episodes or chapters on a show. And at the same time, I'm writing a script for the scenes I need to film in said sessions, or like, well, have prepared, have filmed for those sessions. It's a mess to explain. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm writing a script and DM notes for this campaign, because yeah, I'm getting a bit like taking from Alan Wake 2. I'm gonna be having some like 2 parallel stories, and one of them involves me doing cutscenes which require me to film in this entire space, in this entire environment, work with what I have, but film and make a very abstract type of story. It's hard to express, but yeah, it's just it tackles a bunch of themes that I wanna emphasize. Yeah, obviously it's probably gonna sound like depressing or like dark, but yeah, it's meant to be that way. But yeah, right now I'm like chapter 6 or 10, which is good progress. I just need to remember. Hold on, I need to check other notes. I have like 4 documents with all notes. Okay. I think I'm ready. I need to organize some shit, but it kind of messed up some of the notes, but we'll get there. Find some song that I want. Yeah, while we're working on this, I'm setting up a 10-minute timer just to know that I'm only working on this for those 10 minutes, and it's an opportunity for me to either be background noise for you or give you the chance to do something that you want to work on. You know, if you want to write as well or draw, or you know, something that you probably that's outside a video game, or you know, an activity that you probably felt like doing. This is a good chance for it. So yeah, 10 minutes again. You have 10 minutes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. take some 10 minutes. We're up 8 minutes right now to work on whatever you want. It's a good opportunity to just share the, oh yeah, the music. Forgot. Time. How you doing? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Make some progress here. Hi, hello. Got any questions? Got anything you want us to share? How you doing? All good over there? I'm writing. Again, I'm sorry I can't share what I'm doing because there's people that are watching that it would be spoilers for, so I can't really go much into detail. But yeah. Do you have Barry Wheeler? I think I do have a Barry Wheeler. I think that I can't confirm that yet, but maybe. Was high TK. Yeah, I definitely need to run this by someone when it's ready. When it's like when I'm happy to share it with someone else. But yeah. What's the light doing? The thing. I was gonna look for a song in particular, but I forgot. Oh fuck, what was it? I had a song in my head, but I lost it. Oh, I remember it. I remember it. I can't share you again because I'm using copyrighted music to help me with the writing mood. Oh yeah. Hope that whatever you're working on, it's going well. Hope you're making progress. And we're gonna start over. Actually, I actually don't need to stretch. I think 10 minutes are going by really fast this time now. I feel like I'm getting used to this pacing. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. Ten minutes. Ready? Set. Take some time. You know, set up what you need. You know, get some water. Stretch. Take a breath. And we're going back in 3, 2, 1. time. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? I'm making progress. I'm making good progress here. Right, how you feeling? How you doing? How's your project working? Whatever it is you're doing, how's that going? I'm hungry. Should probably eat soon. I've been going at this for 2 hours? Damn. Not realize. So this character I'm doing a profile for, I'm having to rank vital organs by days. Awesome. I had to write a very vivid meltdown. Not like a physical meltdown, a mental breakdown. A mental meltdown. Yeah. I wanted to try and convey something creepy, something like really menacing. She can only eat living flesh, so when she kills, she has to hurry to eat good bits as fast as possible before they die. Oh my god, I can imagine it. Also, why is the chat not? What the chat always? There you are. All right, there's the chat. Yeah, I wanted to see that GIF. I love that GIF. I haven't been eloquent about this yet, but it's fun to just write a fucking goblin. It is. It is. You just write a fucking creature, like a fucking maniac. It's fun. It's fun. It's always nice to have like a different flavors of character. It's always really nice. Like it gives your brain fresh with ideas. Because by then it's just like, okay, so this thing I want to do, or this aspect doesn't work for this character, but maybe it works for this one. Sorry, I ended up having like too many fucking characters in my brain. This world building that I'm doing mainly involves, like, each episode that I'm doing, it's gonna feature one character in particular, so I need to sell the tone and the message and the metaphor and all of that really stands out differently because of each character. And it's tricky, but I think I'm getting it to work. My hair is kind of fine. All right, take a break. We chill. We have fun in this house. Yeah, I finished the sniper game yesterday, and it ended up with a giant kaiju demon boss fight. I was really not having it. I was really out of it by the time it happened. Also, I didn't have any horror game to play today. I didn't feel like it, so I was just too focused on this. I've been thinking this entire week. I started working on this. I sort of started making it like, okay, day 1 I'm gonna write this first chapter, day 2 this other chapter, and so and so and so. That kind of fell apart because I kept hitting walls for a bit, but now just spacing it out between 10 minutes break, 10 minutes and break. I'm going to fix everything. I think of Swansea's monologue so often, too fucking often. But that shit was too good. Too fucking good. I'm taking a break, by the way. Just relax a bit. So I'm going to go in order. I pick and choose and then realize some of these parts fit together. I'm sort of doing that too. What I've been doing, I usually don't start from the beginning. I usually like to start from in the middle, or like a big point that I really wanna emphasize, and then see how we get to that point in the story. And sometimes I just start with the ending. I think the ending is better for that, with that same logic. It's like, okay, I want this big moment to happen. How do I get there? How do we make it go to this point? It's like assembling the pretty parts of a jigsaw first and then suddenly releasing, oh god, now there's several different jigsaws but don't fit it. Yeah. yeah, well, I'm doing this whole time in order because I did have a more concise idea. I sort of like roadmap everything that I want to happen in each session or chapter. So it's just like, okay, so 1 is gonna have this, is gonna have this going, 2 is gonna have this going, 3 is gonna have that, and so and so and so. And now this, what I'm doing today is just, I'm gonna go 10 minutes to go expand or elaborate on what I want to happen in said chapter. And that's been good pace. That's been good pace. From me, girl boss. I am waiting on skills that I value more. Between his profound apology and his skin mounted on my wall, I will have one or the other, bloody and raw. Damn. Fucking damn. I love that. I hate writing dialogue. I don't like it too. I don't like it either. Okay, just be descriptions. I know, right? I think I have the benefit. I have the benefit with this one because most of the dialogue is gonna come from someone else. Like most of the dialogue that I'm doing is gonna be like the characters that I'm portraying interacting with others. But having characters talk to one another is agonizing for me because when you do it, it's just like, what do people talk about? How do they talk? Like, what do people say to one another? And how do they say it to one another? And it's just like, I draw a blank in that moment. It's just like, oh my, it's ugly. It's like, especially if you need to do a whole conversation. It's just like, how do you make this happen? How do you make them be human people talking to one another? It's rough. How many of the transitory moment between scenes need to actually be shown? That too. You're like, how much do they have to say? How much does it need to be said in said exchange? I don't know what happens in every moment. That too. Yeah, it's tricky. It's always fucking tricky. Heard something outside. I think it was my dog. I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, you doing good so far? You doing good over there? I'm gonna have to start another one. I think that's the spirit. That's the spirit. I'm finding some other songs to use. I'm currently working on a novel and more than 2 characters talking at the same time is painful. I know, right? There was one time I caught myself trying to write dialogue, and it's just like, wait, the other person is just asking questions, so the other one can keep saying things. It's just like, it was pissed me off. I've seen cases like those happen even in shows. Like it's a pretty common thing to just think, well, clearly, in order to have a conversation going, I just need to have someone ask the other person so they can keep elaborating, and that's it. But that's suspense. Okay. We got a good set of songs here. We're going in again, alright? Ten minutes. 3, 2, 1. It's a family, you'll get over it. Just give it some time. Got time. I'm gonna cheat a bit and finish the sentence I was writing. Woo! It's good. It's good. Get in there. How you doing? How you doing? I'm actually stretched a bit. Oh, 3 pages? Nice, nice. I was gonna show you Jer, but he's sleeping. I don't wanna wake him up. He's chill right now. I don't wanna disrupt that. But yeah, that's good progress. 3 pages is really good. I've been jumping all over 6 pages that I've already been making since this whole week. But yeah, I think good progress, good progress. Alright. No, I need a bathroom break. I do need a bathroom break, so yeah. I'll be back in bed. Just sit there. Sit there, just wait. Okay. The point I made to gay. Nice gay outfit. Thank you. I just went a shirt that felt formal and that was nicer to use with headphones. Yeah, this is nice. It's not a. I was gonna dress a bit more formal, but it's really fucking hot in this part of the world. I did not want to sweat and die. Okay. What do you mean it's winter? Suki's threatened me. What song was I going with? Okay, I'm finding my picks. All right, set? Are you settled? We're gonna take another 10 minutes, so we can resume. All right, ready? Get your paper. Get your your app, whatever it is you're doing to work with. Get your broom. I don't know. You're cleaning something. If you intend to work on something, we're gonna start together in 10 minutes. With 10 minutes for 10 minutes. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Time. Alright. I pushed towards something. I went somewhere. I kind of got something. I'm still need to work on it. It's definitely not finished, but you know, I just covered something out of this and I like it. All right, how are you doing over there? How you doing? All good? You fine? I think Loon did lock in because she did not respond. Yeah, I like this. It's actually a good. It's actually a good system that we set up. I dig it because right now I can see myself doing plenty of progress. I'm not too. Yeah, like activities like these are far better when you do them not alone. So, like even if you're not even addressing the other person, just knowing, hey, this other person is actually also working. It gives that type of workplace or classroom vibe. We're just like, yeah, I should also be doing this. Lets you focus better. I definitely needed it because I get sidetracked. Mystic Government has practice room where people can practice on mute, just so you know someone else is there. That is actually really nice. That's a cool idea. Yeah, it's pretty good. I should probably do this for drawing. I should probably format this for drawing instead of playing DVD. That could be nice because I can't really multitask if I'm writing. If I'm writing, I need to focus on the page itself, not just jump between one thing and the next. Yeah, this is good. All right, I think I'll do. We're nearing 3 hours. I think 3 hours is a good amount to work on shit. So I'm gonna do one more of the timer, and then we can probably leave it there. Yeah, first take a break, stretch, or you know, do something that you need to do. Only read the last mission and thought it was a warning. Just so you know, someone else is there. Okay, where was I? Current episode of Parasite Toy Wikipedia page made synonyms define sweetmeats. Nice. I had to Google a lot of Bible shit in order to get my. I guess one of the things that I'm working on is setting up in the world building that I'm setting up for this story. I basically need to do a religion, which is the close in theme. In theme and vibe, it's close to Christianity, but obviously it's not Christianity. And I'm not a religious person. I'm not, but I do find the concept fascinating, especially with how it affects and impacts people. How it can both impact positively and negatively. Goes from relation to adapt. Yeah, I have that one too. There's some Bible passages that actually stick in my head, which is like, damn, those are good. Some of the, I'm gonna start sharing some shit because some of the religious media or like the reference that is regarding religion that I've been poking at to help me with this is Heretic. Heretic is really up there. Heretic is such a weird but fascinating movie. And just like it gets into the very roots, like what makes a religion, why it works, and how it affects us. And there's not, I think the movie has a few flaws, but it's still a pretty solid movie, especially when you want to approach religion, but from a respectful way. Because I'm not religious, but I also don't like just shitting on religion because I'm not part of it. I'm not like that edgy atheist guy. No, I'm just like actually fascinated by some of the concepts, and then those concepts can influence or work in writing pretty well. Big fan of, and to him was given the key to the bottomless pit. See, that's fucking metal. Just I'm trying to recall some. There was one that I, that I had close to heart, especially because the type of campaign that I'm working with is supernatural. You know, just deal with spirits and undead, or like mostly the paranormal. Exorcist II the Heretic. No, don't watch that. Watch just Heretic. The name is just Heretic. Watch that one. But there's one quote which was it? I don't know. I don't remember what it was. But it was just like, "Be faithful even to the point of death, and I will give you life as your victor's crown." That was just so. That was so interesting to me. Yeah, I really like that one. There's definitely some others that I wrote down somewhere, but that one in particular is the one I remember the most. What was I gonna say? Other movies that tackle religion, but like in a cool way. Not like, there's definitely religious movies that just be like, I love God, you should love Jesus. You know, I love Jesus, I love you. Don't watch those. I don't recommend it because I've been exposed to those movies and they were not good. They were not great. They watch Wake Up Dead Man. Ooh. I fucking loved it. Especially because of this. Especially because of the thing of religion. Not to spoil it, but just, you know, if you know, you know how religion and faith matters so much in that way. Like how it makes those aspects matter and impact and like be so relevant to someone in order to set things in motion or like bring something forward. That was so good. Yeah, that's what made like faith so important for people. That's what faith and like that religion matters so much, because it brings something from that person that no other thing can. And obviously it's a double-edged sword in that regard, but like there's very good examples of how faith can impact in that good of a way. Other movie I was gonna say, Conclave is it's a pretty interesting one. That one's like flat out just the conclave needs to pick a new pope, but there's one monologue, one scene. I think we should throw Richard Dawkins into the pit. Yeah, let's go with that. The vaping pope. Yeah, that one. It has that shot of the three popes smoking. That one was pretty cool. But yeah, Conclave is fucking awesome. Accidentally watched Conclave in closed captions and thought it was narrated by God. Yeah, you should watch that. You should watch that movie. That I wrote down the monologue, a monologue for a specific scene in that movie. I'm not gonna share it because you definitely need to watch it yourself. But I specifically really liked that monologue, or like that speech that one of the characters gives, because you can tell that it applies to more than just Christianity or like whatever religion. Like it affects faith and like a mindset in any other person, regardless of what religion they have. And that's something that I really admire from that movie. It's just like it just goes to the very core of what is faith to someone, regardless of which religion they pick. That's what I really like to just expand on, work on. That's what I love to just fixate on, because it's like it's so, what's the word? it's so general. It's like it affects like more than just one group of people, one specific religion. So down and out in Seattle last night, his sign said, "I need food or I need a job, but I need a fat bitch." What could this be? He was at the start of the fat bitch. He was the one questioning what it means. All right. I'm gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more writing. Then we're gonna call it. Actually, I'm gonna grab food. You know, sit still. I'm gonna go grab food. Yeah, you can watch this while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
That you won't need it today. No, today. Today, there's no pretenses. Today, I've no defenses. No, I love. Today. Today my heart is beating and I've joy though it is fleeting. Yes, I love today, day. So since there's no tomorrow, I'll leave off feeling sorrow. I'll take instead of borrow today. How's that? Guys like it? Thank you. Take your loved ones home and have a wonderful weekend.
Did you move? Did you try to move, you silly Billy? You try to run away? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You shouldn't do that. Why would you try such a thing? Hey, back again. Lean back. You're way. You're a bit far back now. No, the angle's wrong. Something's wrong about this angle. Whatever, tilted. But yeah, you can see my meal here. Don't bother, but yeah. There. Okay. One more. 10 minutes. I'm gonna make it shorter because I don't want my food to go cold. We'll do 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Just like, you know, let's take this opportunity to 5 minutes to look back at what we worked on, polish it, see what we can do better, or like we can adjust, and we go from there. All right, I'm gonna lower it to 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes. The touch angle is setting something, yeah. All right, ready? Again, 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1. My neck does hurt. Get used to it. So that you will know. All right, Godspeed tickets. All right, we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up the stream. Just a few more minutes to closing on what we worked on. Hemingway, Lovecraft, Stephen King. Yeah, bye TK, thank you. They're all dead. I remain. So you're playing alfajores? No, it's smiley faces, but and some chicken. Yeah, I need to get that once I'm done writing. See, I should be. All right, yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. We're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there so I can actually eat. Not on camera though. I don't like doing that. I don't like showing myself eat. But this is a good closing point. We went for 3 hours, full like 3 round hours of work. I think it's a good stopping point, a good progress. So yeah, I got some chicken and smiley faces to eat. I will be doing that now. So yeah, I hope that this helped you. Hope this helped you make some progress on whatever you're doing. I hope, you know, giving some company did assist. It certainly helped me. I think I am more comfortable and like more confident in the stuff that I've been working on. I see a more concise shape to what I want it to be. So this is good. I'm glad. Thank you. And yeah, we're gonna leave it there so we can all just take a break, because writing for 3 hours or drawing for 3 hours does deserve a break. You should take a break. You deserve it. All right, I'm gonna put the bag over your head, okay? I'm gonna send you off. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get in the van. You're gonna get in the van. I'm gonna put this over your head. You're gonna get back in the van. I'm gonna drop you off in the road. You never saw me. You don't know me. If you tell the cops, I will know. All right. All right. Ready? All right. I'll see you then. All right. Goodbye. There's a section in here for questions or consideration. One of the bullet points is just Yuri. Alright. Yeah, there you go. There, very good. Alright, I'll see you then. Have a good night. Take care. Love you. Goodbye. Goodbye.